Okay, so I've got these silicone popsicle molds. It comes with the popsicle molds, 50 disposable sticks and bags, 10 reusable popsicle sticks, a collapsible funnel, a cleaning brush, and popsicle recipes. Here is the book. The book has a bunch of recipes in here. Some of them sound okay, some of them don't. Anyway, it says for cleaning, you can put the silicone parts in the dishwasher. Popsicle sticks and brush should be rinsed under cold water. So I'm about to load my dishwasher, so I'm going to go ahead and wash these in the dishwasher. Let me pull this out of the box and show y'all everything. We've got popsicle sticks, bags. Not sure what all this is. That's the funnel. These are the reusable sticks. I'm guessing this is a brush to get down into the popsicle molds, maybe. Well, they're pretty sturdy. This is what they look like. They are silicone. And here's the lid. It goes on the top. Okay, now I'm going to wash them. So I'm going to try to make a low carb, low net carb, sugar-free popsicle. Now I found a recipe for Fudgesicles that has almost all the ingredients I have. I don't have the dark chocolate, baking chocolate squares, but I do have Chalk Zero. These are already sweetened though. These aren't unsweetened. I don't know if you've ever tried Chalk Zero, but they have these little baking squares. This is what they look like. This is orange, dark chocolate orange. They're very good. Now, if you're counting total carbs, wouldn't go with it. But if you're counting net carbs, because if you look at the total carbs, there's 19 grams in 3 pieces. But you've got 16 grams of dietary fiber. So net carbs, that is 3 net carbs in 3 pieces. So I'm going to use this for my fudge pops. Each one weighs a ½ ounce. I weighed it. They're about a ½ ounce each. So I'm just going to get 2½ ounces and chop it up into pieces for the recipe. Because the recipe calls for regular unsweetened baking chocolate, 2½ ounces chopped up. The recipe also calls for 1/3 of a cup of granulated sugar substitute. But since it's already sweetened, the chocolate is, I'm going to use maybe 1/8 of a cup of granulated sugar substitute. That's where we're not sure how the recipe's going to taste, if it's going to be sweet enough or not. I'm okay with chocolate that is not really sweet because I really like just dark chocolate that's not really that sweet. So I'll probably be fine with it. We have 1 3/4 cups of heavy whipping cream already in my saucepan. I'm going to turn this on medium low. And I'm going to mix in 2 eggs. Eighth of a cup of granulated sugar substitute. You can use whatever you want. There's all kinds out there. I usually use monk fruit. Get that all mixed together. Then I'm going to add in my chocolate, but I'm going to go chop it up real quick. So this is what the Chalk Zero chocolate bars look like. They're just little squares. Bobbi Jo is under my feet because we're having a thunder shower. It's raining and we got some thunder, but it's not like a storm. It's just a shower. Okay, so I took a pair of kitchen shears and I cut up my chocolate. And you're just going to whisk this until everything is melted Well, I say it's not a thunderstorm. Did y'all hear that thunder? Bobbi Jo, it's okay, girl. She is like right under my feet. She's looking for somewhere to hide. You can lay right there. Good girl. It's raining very hard outside, but it's not like windy or anything like that. There's just thunder every now and then. And my garden really needed the rain, so I don't have to water it today. Whisk this over medium-low heat until it starts to simmer. And then once it starts to simmer, you want to remove it from the heat. And over here in this measuring cup, I have 3/4 a cup of unsweetened almond milk and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. That's what's on top, is the vanilla extract. So once this is finished and it starts simmering and everything's melted together, we're going to remove it from the heat, and then we're going to add in the almond milk and vanilla extract. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. And this also came with a little collapsible funnel to fill the popsicle molds with. So we'll use it and see how it works. Everything's starting to melt together now. It's been about 4 minutes. That thunder is shaking the windows. Bobbi Jo is still under my feet. I have to be careful how I move so I don't step on her tail. Okay, it just started to simmer a little, so we're removing it from the heat. We're going to pour in the almond milk, vanilla extract. That's 3/4 a cup of almond milk, a teaspoon of vanilla extract. We're going to mix that together. This smells really good. That orange chocolate just smells so good together. Okay, let me pull this over here. And we are just going to carefully pour it in the molds. As I make a mess. I don't think this is enough to make one more popsicle, but we're going to pour it in anyway. See how far up it goes. About 1/4 of a one. Okay, let me get some paper towel and clean this up. I think the recipe said it was supposed to make 10 popsicles. But I did change the recipe, so maybe it does. Or maybe my popsicle molds are a little bigger. I have to look at the recipe. Anyway, we've got 8 1/4 popsicles there. We're going to put this on top. Then we're going to stick our sticks down in there. Okay, so there is our popsicles in the popsicle mold. I'm going to stick them in the freezer And it says 5 hours, I think is what it says. So we'll check back this evening and see what they're like. So we got a good bit of rain. You look over there, it's kind of flooding near the chestnut tree. But the chestnut tree likes all that rain. I've got some elderberry planted way back there where it's very wet right now. Oh, there's the mailman. The dogs are about to go crazy. Okay, so it's been, I don't know, about 6-7 hours now. So we're gonna take the lid off. See what we've got. Some of them float over a little. Okay, so it says to kind of wiggle them before you try pulling them out to get them loose. And there we go. See if you want to go ahead and take them out of the mold and just stick them down in there. You can store them like this. See? Here's my quarter popsicle, the one that didn't fill up the whole thing. It's cute. Okay, so with the popsicle mold, when you're removing them, you want to loosen them up by kind of twisting it like you would an ice tray to get the ice cubes loosened up. I find it's easier to push it from the bottom up and then grab it and pull it out while you're pushing it from the bottom. But what I would do differently next time is I probably wouldn't fill them quite as full. I would go a little bit lower. And that's probably why I didn't have a 10, was because I was filling some of them more than others. Next time I'll be a little more careful about how much I put in the mold itself. But all in all, that was my first time. I think it did fairly well. Thanks for watching. We'll do a video review in just a few minutes. Uh-oh. That's a strange look.
It reminds me of something. It kind of reminds me of a popsicle.
It is a popsicle.
Like a banana popsicle.
It don't have banana in it. It's got orange. That orange chocolate.
Orange, that's what it is. An orange creamsicle.
With chocolate.
Yeah, now that you mention it.
Is it good?
It reminds me of an orange creamsicle. It's like a hint of chocolate. It looks chocolatey, but it tastes orangey.
Huh.
So that's kind of what threw me off, but it tastes just like an orange creamsicle with a hint of chocolate. You need to try it and tell me what you think.
I will in a little bit. Well,
just try a little bite of it.
I don't want to get it all over my fingers.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, it does.
I know. It's good, but it looks chocolatey. It needs to be orange, not brown, or whatever color this is.
It's got chocolate to it.
It's a hint of chocolate.
But you can really taste the orange.
Yeah, it's good, but it's not what I expected. That's why it took me a second to.
That is really good.
Yeah.
Wow. I think that gets
Mm-hmm. Who had that and drool-licious?
drool worthy, not drool-licious. Drool worthy, honey.
In my ecstasy, do I know what I'm saying?
Apparently not. Thank you
This is good.
Thank you for your review.
This is one of your better desserts, by the way.
Oh.
Because it tastes.
It surprised you.
It's well, yeah. It's not that it's better than I thought it would be because you know I love chocolate, but it tastes like a orange creamsicle so much that the chocolate is kind of it'd be like if it had a hint of bacon in it. It's just got a really good flavor. And then that chocolate just is really good with the orange. It's like that Lily orange or that Chalk Zero orange.
That's what chocolate. It is. That's what I put in it. Was that Chalk Zero orange?
I know, but in the popsicle, it tastes like a creamsicle. This is amazing.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for your review.
You're welcome.
Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a blessed day.